scored 3 runs in the top of the first. In the bottom of the third, Detroit got back a run when Cecil Fielder counted for a solo home run to left center field, his 15th home run, his 56th RBI, and the Angel lead was cut to 3-1. Then things got interesting in the top of the fourth as Detroit starter Dan Gakler threw at Luis Sojo and nailed him right on the head. Sojo was down and in pain, and this is only the beginning of things. And as you can see, as Sojo was held off by the trainer, Angel manager Doug Rader angrily threw a helmet in the dugout. Then the bottom of the fourth inning, Chuck Finley's first pitch nailed Mickey Tettleton right on the knee. Both sides came out as the beginning of a bench clearing brawl started, although there's really no action in this, even though everyone came out. Eventually, Finley and Rader argued as Finley was the only one ejected from the game. And then later in the bottom of the fourth, Skeeter Barnes with the triple off the right field wall, or Floyd Bannister was Finley's replacement. This knocked in Andy Allenson and Tony Phillips, RBIs 4 and 5 for Barnes, and the game was tied at 3 in the bottom of the fourth. Then later in the bottom of the fourth, Alan Trammell gave Detroit the lead as he belted a 2-run homer to left field. His 5th home run, RBIs 25 and 26 as Barnes scored in a home run, and the Tigers led 5-3 in the bottom of the fourth inning. Then in the top of the 6th, California tied the game as Luis Polonia lined a single up the middle, knocking in Dave Gallagher and Ron Tingley. RBIs 24 and 25 for Polonia, and the game was tied at 5. Then at the top of the 7th inning, the Angels took the lead when the Cobra, Dave Parker, hunted for a 2-run homer to the upper deck in right field. His 4th home run this season, and the Angels led 7-5. That was the final. Jeff Gray got the win, he's 1-1. Paul Gibson got the loss, he's 2-4. Brian Harvey's 18th save, and it turned out not to be a happy day for Sparky Anderson, who had his contract extended through 1994 earlier on Thursday. Thursday evening in Los Angeles, John Smiley and the Pittsburgh Pirates took on the Dodgers, and the bottom of the first inning, nice play by Jay Bell, as he just threw out Juan Samuel on the high chop. Later in the bottom of the first inning, Dodgers got on the board when Eddie Murray singled up the middle, knocking in Stan Javier for his 45th RBI of the year, and the Dodgers took a 1-0 lead in the bottom of the first inning. They increased their lead to 2-0 in the bottom of the second inning, coming up real soon, as Mike Sharperson hunted for his first home run of the year, a solo shot to left field. 7 RBIs, and the Dodgers led 2-0 in the bottom of the second inning. In the top of the fourth inning, kind of funny play coming up, as Cal Daniels took a big swing and he missed. He then spun around and fell on his butt. And here's another look at that funny play as Cal Daniels came up and missed the big swing. In the top of the sixth inning, 2 walks with 2 outs by Ramon Martinez, then a single by Barry Bonds made the score 2-1, and then a single by Mitch Webster made the score 2-2 as Jose Lean scored. Then the Pirates tried a double steal, but Barry Bonds was thrown out at home plate. Play went 2-6-2 as Gary Carter put on the tag. Then at the top of the 8th inning, nice catch by Brett Butler on the drive by Andy Van Slyke. Then the bottom of the 8th inning, Dodgers took the lead for good as Stan Javier with the bad hop single past Jay Bell on the play. Brett Butler scored, and the Dodgers led 3-2. Then at the top of the 9th inning, Kevin Gross struck out Curtis Wilkinson to end the game. The Dodgers won 3-2. Kevin Gross got the win, he's 4-5, and John Smiley got the loss, he drops to 8-4. The Rangers took on the White Sox, and at the top of the second inning, Juan Gonzalez lined a single right field. This knocked in Julio Franco, and the Rangers led 1-0. Texas starter Kevin Brown pitched a fine game, and at the bottom of the 6th inning, he struck out Colin Fisk, and it looked like Brown was going to pick up a win. In the top of the 7th inning, he got some more help from his offense, and once again it was Juan Gonzalez as he hit for a solo home run to center field, his 8th of the season, and the Rangers led 2-0 in the top of the 7th inning. Then in the bottom of the 7th inning, Chicago tied the game with 1 swing of the bat. Not a home run, but a single up the middle from Lance Johnson knocked in Sammy Sosa and Warren Newsom, and the game was tied at 2 in the bottom of the 7th inning. Later, a bases loaded walk gave Chicago a 3-2 lead. Going into the top of the ninth inning, when it all fell apart for Chicago. First, Sierra attempted for a two-run homer to right field, while Chicago reliever Bobby Thigpen. Homer number 11, RBIs 1551 as Rafael Palmeiro scored a home run, and the Rangers led 4-3 in the top of the ninth inning. The next batter was Julio Franco, and Franco did likewise, connecting for a solo home run to left field. His 8th home run, his 36th RBI, and the Rangers led 5-3 on back-to-back blasts by Sierra and Julio Franco. Tough night for Bobby Thigpen. Thigpen was relieved by Melito Perez, who also gave up a couple runs, as rookie Ivan Rodriguez, who was married earlier in the day, moved a single to right field, which knocked in Gonzalez and Steve Buechele. Gonzalez's first two Major League RBIs came on his first Major League hit, and the Rangers led 7-3. That was the final. Mike Jeffco got the win, he's 3-1, and Bobby Thigpen got the loss, he drops to 3-3.
This is Thursday night in Milwaukee as the Brewers play host to the Seattle Mariners. Pickup action in the top of the second, a man on second base in 2 outs. Jamie Navarro, who is making the start for the Milwaukee Brewers this evening, will come up with a nice play. He makes the barehanded play on Dave Valley's bunt ground ball towards the third base line. Navarro with the grab and the throw to first base for the out. In the bottom of the second, the Brewers will take a 1-0 lead. Darryl Hamilton at the plate for Milwaukee. His check swing bloop single to left field off Brian Holman will bring home Greg Vaughn to make it 1-0 Brewers for Hamilton, his 5th RBI of the season. Still in the bottom of the second inning with the bases loaded now, Bill Spires at the plate. He'll get a little nubber of the first base line. Holman can't make a play. Franklin Stubbs scores. It's 2-0 Milwaukee. Some cheap hits there by the Brewers, but they have a 2-0 lead. The Brewers added another run in the bottom of the third to make it 3-0 Milwaukee. And in the bottom half of the third, a nice play by Seattle's Dave Cochran with a running sliding catch on Darryl Hamilton's foul ball. Jamie Navarro pitched a 4-hitter for his second shutout of the season. Seattle threatening in the top of the 7th with runners on first and second and 1 out. Navarro gets some help. Omar Vizquel with the liner to Dale Svem and the throw to first base to double up Dave Cochran. We move now to the bottom of the 7th with 1 out. Franklin Stubbs with a double into the right field corner off Rob Murphy. Vaughn scores. Greg Briley having trouble with the ball in the corner. 4-0 Milwaukee for Stubbs, his 17th RBI of the season. Navarro recorded his 4th complete game and raised his record to 7-4. He struck out 4 and walked 2. And here in the top of the 9th, Dave Cochran with the ground ball to Franklin Stubbs, who makes the great backhanded play, and the toss to Navarro, who tags out Cochran to end the game. 4-0 Milwaukee. Holman takes the loss. He falls to 7-7.
As the Toronto Blue Jays take on the New York Yankees. In the bottom of the first inning, it's Rance Mulliniks with the single to right center field. Roberto Kelly misplays the ball, and coming around to score all the way from first base will be Joe Carter, and the Toronto Blue Jays take a 1-0 lead. Still in the bottom of the first inning, it's Greg Myers here with the single to right field. It bounces over Mel Hall as he misplays it. Coming in to score will be Rance Mulliniks and John Olerud, and the Toronto Blue Jays jump out to a 3-0 lead. In the top of the second inning, the Yankees will get 1 run back. Matt Noakes with a deep home run to right field off of Todd Stottlemyre. For Noakes, it's his 10th home run of the season, and the Blue Jays led it 3-1. Then, in the bottom of the 4th inning, Joe Carter here on the first pitch from Tim Leary hits this upper deck job to left field for his 13th home run of the season, and the Blue Jays took a 4-1 lead. And Phil Rizzuto was serving pastries to his colleagues between innings. Then in the bottom of the 5th inning, it's Joe Carter once again, his 2nd home run of the night, 14th on the season, and the Blue Jays took a 5-1 lead. They later added another run in the inning, making it 6-1 Blue Jays. The fan of the night, possibly of the year, is this fan in Toronto after catching Joe Carter's home run ball. Goes absolutely wild. He was running up and down the aisles, and the fans looked like they were loving it. The Jays would go on to win this game 6-1. Tom Henke mops up in the 9th inning, striking out Pat Sheridan to end it. The win is Stottlemyre 8-2. He'll lose at Tim Leary 3-7.